I guess so, I guess. Come try my headphones. You like it gets loud. I guess so, I guess. Come get some, get some.
So social media is very important. So that before we came here, I knew what kind of people were in Singapore, and I could meet the bloggers beforehand online. But in the end, the most important thing for me is to be here right now, like meeting people and touching people. And I think it's the balance of both, social media and the reality. Because sometimes maybe we might hide behind social media and digital things. So I think it should be both. So I was born in Japan and lived between Japan and Rome, Tokyo and Rome. And I finished high school in Rome and just kind of escaped to London when I was 18 because I was obsessed with ID magazine and The Face magazine.
That was English magazine?
Yeah, English magazine. Yeah. I was really into Vivienne Westwood, from
Alexander
McQueen, Hussein, the whole London scene, and it just, for me, was like a Bible, a fashion Bible, and it feels like what a blog is now, for someone from somewhere. And it was, I was reading back to back. It was such an important thing. So I just wanted to be in London, be part of this thing. So I just went. I lied to my mom, said that I wanted to study architecture. I joined architecture school, stayed there for a week, and went clubbing for 3 years.
When you're young, it's great to not have very much money, but have a strong sense of personal style. Because you can make your own style without money, as long as you've got the spirit to know what you want.
Yeah.
And that's what London, I think, young London's always been about, and still is, really.
Yeah, that's why I think places like Singapore needs to be careful, because money can just destroy everything.
Well, creativity and money don't go together very well, certainly. If I were to be looking for a designer who was a rich designer or a poor designer, I'd take the poor one every time. We've all been poor, at least I know I've been poor, and probably you have as well. And we all have to think very much harder, more radically, and more carefully when we're poor. I think that what you're making is a very good point.
Yeah. Now is the time here to take risks.
Yeah.
So you have to push more. Already you have only one season here. It's always hot, and there's lots of money, which is, I think, it's a great thing because you get to do all these amazing things with money. Because now in Europe and America, it's tough. But that's why now the school and young people and needs to collaborate more with big companies and trying to take risks. Okay. So different from what it used to be, Do
you think it's good or it's bad?
It's boring.
I agree with you entirely.
It's a catalogue.
I agree with you.
Am I in trouble?
No! Shut up.
I used to buy every magazine possible.
Yeah.
And I used to collect them and keep them, and it was like my Bible. And now I just buy them at the airport and just read them on the airplane. Yeah. And most of the stuff I check out online.